What European conflict was known as the War to End All Wars? The European conflict known as the War to End All Wars is more commonly referred to as World War I. This name, the War to End All Wars, reflects the optimism and hope of the time that this massive and devastating conflict would bring about a lasting peace and end to all future wars. Unfortunately, history would prove otherwise, as World War I was followed by even more destructive conflicts in the 20th century. Here's a detailed overview of World War I and its significance. 1. Background. World War I, also known as the Great War, took place from 1914 to 1918. It involved many of the world's great powers, with the main alliances being the Allies, including France, Russia, and later the United Kingdom and the United States, and the Central Powers, including Germany, Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire. 2. Causes. The war had deep-rooted causes, including political rivalries, militarism, imperialism, and a complex web of alliances. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary in Sarajevo in June 1914 is often considered the immediate trigger for the conflict. 3. The war's course. World War I saw extensive trench warfare on the Western Front, characterized by brutal battles like the Battle of the Somme and the Battle of Verdun. The Eastern Front witnessed clashes between Germany and Russia, while other theaters of war included the Italian Front, the Balkans, and the Middle East. 4. Devastation. World War I was characterized by unprecedented levels of destruction and casualties. The use of new technologies, such as poison gas, tanks, and machine guns, made it one of the deadliest conflicts in history. Millions of soldiers and civilians lost their lives, and many more were wounded or left traumatized. 5. The Armistice and Treaty of Versailles. On November 11, 1918, an armistice was signed, effectively ending the fighting. This date is now commemorated as Armistice Day, or Veterans Day in the United States, to honor the soldiers who served. In 1919, the Treaty of Versailles was signed, formally ending the state of war between Germany and the Allied powers. The treaty imposed heavy reparations and territorial losses on Germany and laid the groundwork for future tensions. 6. The War to End All Wars myth. The phrase, "the war to end all wars," was coined by the British author H.G. Wells and was widely used during and after World War I. It expressed the hope that the immense suffering endured during the war would serve as a powerful deterrent against future conflicts. However, the interwar years were marked by economic hardship, political instability, and unresolved issues from the peace settlements, which contributed to the outbreak of World War II just 2 decades later. 7. Lasting legacy. World War I had profound and lasting effects on the political, social, and economic landscapes of Europe and the world. It led to the dissolution of empires, the redrawing of national borders, and the reconfiguration of global power dynamics. In conclusion, World War I, known optimistically as the War to End All Wars, was a devastating conflict that reshaped the world in many ways. While it did not achieve its intended goal of ensuring lasting peace, it remains a critical chapter in modern history and a sobering reminder of the consequences of war.